Alright, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the U.S. agent, John Walker, and his U.S. agent outfit from the show. Now, I'm not sure if this is entirely accurate to the outfit, as you can see that it's just black and red, where on the actual packaging art there's some white in there. So many people might be disappointed by that. Personally, I can see past it because he looks like he's a pretty good figure, but there might be a few problems. But overall, the packaging is pretty average, exactly what you saw with the Sam Wilson cap, Falcon, and the Winter Soldier. The only difference really is U.S. Agent. There's no logo on the top. Different packaging art, of course, of, come on, he's Kurt Russell's kid. Russell, what the fuck? Oh my god. Wyatt Russell. That's it. Got it. After being stripped of the Captain America title, John F. Walker's spirit is shaken and he takes on a new mantle, U.S. Agent. Spoilers for the show, unless you read the comics, you already know what's up. On the bottom here, you see the rest of the wave. Again, very cool art that we see on the side. On the bottom, if you want the barcode, there it is. Screenshot it, and maybe a Target or Walmart employee can scan it and let you know where the figure is, if he's on his way, or if they have him in stock. So, anyways, let's crack this dude open and take a peek at what he has to offer. So personally, I love John Walker in the show. I thought he was very, very good. I thought Wyatt Russell did a fantastic job playing him. I think he really represented another side of the U.S. soldier that many people don't get to see. You know, when they come home, does war really leave? And that kind of question. And, you know, the toll war takes. But he did a really great job. He's a very vicious Captain America. He did kind of redeem himself in the end, but I don't think that's the last of him. I think we will see more of John Walker and get to see his more hardcore side and how he's more of a hardcore Captain America that will beat some ass. So, anyways, let's crack him open. So first things first, you get a trigger hand, and kind of a trigger hand that almost looks like it's meant to hold a gun like this. The hands are very flexible. But again, you don't get a gun that's removable. You get a gun here, but it's not fucking removable. Dude, I mean, Hasbro's come such a long way to make these kind of sloppy mistakes is just kind of surprising, in my opinion. Then here you get two fisted hands. So overall, you might as well keep these fisted hands on him because he literally has nothing to hold. You're just going to display him punching people for the most part. You might be able to use this as a pointing finger as it's kind of angled that way, but aside from that, yeah, he's kind of lacking in the department of accessories. We do get two fisted hands, so that's great and all. And I mean, it's not like you couldn't give him Sam Wilson's shield, but odds are you're going to want to keep Sam Wilson with his shield. So unless you have an extra shield laying around, he doesn't come with one. Kind of stupid. However, we are getting a Walmart exclusive John Walker. I'm pretty sure it's Walmart exclusive. Could be Target, but I'm almost positive it's Walmart. And that's in his cap outfit, and he does come with a helmetless head sculpt, and I do believe he comes with a shield. I think the biggest disappointment for me so far, though, is the fact that this gun isn't removable, and we have hands that could be used as trigger-holding hands. So that's one thing they could have done. Like, why even take the time to sculpt this when you could just make it removable? So, kind of a bummer. So taking a look at the head sculpt here, you can see they kind of tried to capture John Walker, Wyatt Russell, and it looks alright. I'm not sure about this dimple here. It looks okay, in my opinion. I don't think it looks perfect. They definitely kind of got his bite right, but, and I mean, from the side, I think it looks good, but from the front, I think it's kind of I don't know. I guess it's a preference thing, personally. I kind of say that when I'm not really vibing with something, but this really isn't tickling my fancy. I'm not huge on this. And yeah, I don't know. It looks okay. But the head sculpt, aside from that, looks pretty superb. I do love the helmet, and the paintwork on this dude is freaking solid. I mean, this body mold, aside from the non-removable gun, which can always be changed, is perfect. I don't think they could have done it any better. I mean, hell, we have pinless joints and a completely new body sculpt. Like, it's a new frame, man, and it has a wider frame. So you can tell this dude's a bit more built. I love the sculpted flag, man, on both arms. Oh, it just looks so good. And the silver here looks fantastic, man. It doesn't just look plasticky, it looks like metal. I love it. Even on the helmet, it just looks great. And the eyes look good too, I'll say that, where he doesn't have any kind of goofy ass eyes. Overall, the line work on this suit is great. The coloring looks great. Again, it's not accurate to the show, but it's still badass in my opinion, and I love it. And if they do release a comic accurate one, or not a comic accurate, but a screen accurate one, I'll keep this dude. I'll fucking put him on my shelf. He looks awesome. I'll go put him with my comic book characters. I don't care. He looks fantastic. The hands are a bit of a brighter red than the rest of the suit, though. So that's not too consistent, but it's okay. I can get over it. It looks too damn good to be too picky about it. But overall, I love the new body mold. I love the sculpt work. I love the textures throughout. The metals look fantastic. The paint work is really clean. And the colors look so freaking good. I love it, man. I'm very, very satisfied with this figure. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe the belt's sitting a little high up and could be lower just a tiny bit, but that might just be nitpicky. It's probably just fine. Overall, the boots look very good. The legs look very, very good. This is kind of a softer plastic. It's definitely hard, but not as hard as the rest of this guy, in my opinion. Well, let me double check that, actually. Ooh, it's kind of tight. Yeah, it definitely has it definitely has a different material, so it feels more like, I don't even know what the hell kind of fabric that would be, but it definitely feels like a different fabric. I'm not sure that it's softer. It might just be my mind playing tricks on me. But the belt is soft, but it doesn't really move much because the hips are wider and it's not made to fit these hips. However, you do again have kind of a thinner, more frail plastic here for the body frame. But overall, it doesn't bother me. I think this is a really good looking figure. I think the skin tone looks really great as well. And it seems pretty consistent with the hands, but the hands are just kind of painted. You can tell it's a different kind of paint on the face. It's more plastic than paint. And this is actually painted. You can see they did kind of a sloppy job on the gloves there. That kind of got messed up. And that's just factory problems. So overall, this looks really good. Even the gun is sculpted good, although it's not removable. And I am highly, highly satisfied with this guy. But again, we should have gotten a shield. That is a freaking bummer, man. And I don't know what to say aside from that. Could have had a removable gun. Could have had a shield. But hey, at least we got extra hands. So is what it is. Personally, I would have rather just had one fist and one trigger finger so he could hold a gun or something at least. But whatever. It's a great looking figure and it is just superb. Very, very good body mold. So I apologize to anybody who is a fan of those Quantum Suit figures, but I have an extra shield simply because I don't give a shit about the Quantum Suit cap. I'm not a huge fan of those, and I'm seeing some problems there. It almost looks like I got something super glued on there, but whatever. But if you're a fan of that, I apologize. I didn't think it was anything too special. Personally, I'd like to get some screen accurate Quantum Suits personally. But if you want to put his hands and his arm in the shield to give him a shield that kind of resembles what he had at the end of the show. Not at the end when he's with Madam Hydra, but at the end when he's ready to kick some ass and then saves the day of those people with his dingy ass homemade shield. This will kind of work. I mean, it's not super accurate, but it's a big ass shield and it still looks pretty freaking cool. So you can definitely have him hold a shield if you'd like from Captain America. So, for John Walker's articulation, he is on a dumbbell joint as well. But you can see that his head actually looks back pretty damn far. Hasbro's really perfecting that. I love it. Goes forward pretty far. He has quite a cool pivot for some very realistic movement, so that's beautiful. The arms go out and up very, very far. He bends forward decently far. Bends back pretty damn far. Got some just solid plastic there, but still kind of a mesh kind of fabricy material. He does have a rotation at the waist. His legs do go out. Be careful not to rip that gun. I wouldn't mess with that too much. Legs go forward, back. There is a rotation here that moves very smooth. And then he does have a bicep swivel. He does have a bend at the elbows. And he does have a twist and then a hinge here that's a horizontal hinge. And double jointed knees as well. Those are pretty damn stiff. I'd be careful. I don't think they'll go much more than that unless you want to bust him, which would be bad. He does have a rotation below the boot, but again, look at that metal. That looks very great. Almost looks like a breathable material on his boot. Very cool. And I love seeing that because it just opens up some more posing capabilities. I love that. The ankles point pretty nice, have a nice hinge, and of course, standard ankle pivot with the Marvel Legends. Some info on the bottom, and then some big holes. So here he is next to Captain America, and he's a bit bigger than Cap, and I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate. I mean, I don't think Hasbro would drop the ball on that, so maybe it is, but I almost feel like maybe Falcon should be, or fucking, it's not Falcon anymore. It's Captain America. I feel like Captain America should be a little bit bigger, maybe. Kind of have a bigger frame. But I mean, maybe if, I don't know, maybe it's just the torso is a bit too small and the shoulders are big and it's kind of meant to even out. But still, it looks like he's a bit beefier than him. And I feel like that's not entirely right. But I don't know. Comment below and let me know if I'm wrong, because I don't know. But overall, their heights are pretty good. Looks like they're about the same. Sam Wilson's a little bit shorter. You can see here he's a little bit taller than Storm Shadow and a lot taller than Shang-Chi. And he is about the same height as Logan. He might just be a tiny bit taller, but it's really hard to tell. So here he is holding a revolver I got from, is it Union Jack? I don't freaking remember. He was in the Endgame Hulk wave, the one that wasn't screen accurate and had his shirt off. But he has that revolver and it's a piece of crap. But I mean, he can hold it and it looks decent. And here he is with the quantum shield as well. So you can see that he's definitely capable of holding some accessories, but he didn't get any. So it's a bummer. But despite that, this figure is really, really good. It would be a shame to not own him. I'm really, really happy to have him in my collection. And I think he's going to look great on the shelf, especially up against or side by side the Sam Wilson Cap. So I'm very pleased with this figure, and overall I give him easily like a 9 out of 10. I think he's a very, very solid outing and really looks great, especially with the penless tech. So I'm very pleased with this. Thank you guys for watching this review. I appreciate you all. Please leave a like below and subscribe if you enjoyed the review. Please comment, let me know what you think of the figure. How do you feel about the fact that it's not screen accurate? It's based on concept art. Do you still think it looks good? I still think it looks fantastic. And how do you feel about the lack of accessories? Are you satisfied? Are you like, okay, I get it. I mean, at the end of the show, we didn't really get to see him with a shield much in the U.S. agent outfit. Do we even see him with a shield at all? I don't remember. But overall, very solid figure. Thank you for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep collecting, get vaccinated. Peace.